RadeTwo presenting my final updated FrostbreathSunderer before I move the character to Xbox. The idea here is that I'm going to be using the Icebite support gem and a lot of frenzy charges to do a significant amount of elemental damage that can be used basically with any weapon. The Mace Frostbreath, however, gives a mod that says attacks with this weapon deal double damage to chilled enemies, which gives us effectively a 100% more damage modifier on hypothermia trigger. This combined with the new change to chill so bosses and rares can be chilled and frozen easily, makes the build pretty powerful. I have a fairly hard overgrown shrine here. It's all damage though, so as long as I don't die, I should be fine. Right? What the heck? No doors? I recently put on that Azeri flask that you see there instead of my bleed flask, so that's why that. I'm old school, I don't like loop slamming that fast. But it certainly is effective. What the?
Let us speak of death and
So the build is pretty tanky with flasks up. I have 71% dodge chance as is before evasion, and as you can see from my move speed, quite a lot of evasion with Queen of the Forest. And if I corrupted my boots, I would get just enough dodge chance to cap out. So see, she is chilled. Sometimes, not consistently. Oh, never mind. She's totally chilled. Woo! That's that phone. The build goes up to T12 is the highest that I've tried, and it clears at basically the exact same speed up at T12. There's no real functional difference. As is, it's a ridiculous amount of overkill in most of these mobs. I do have a harder time with bosses, of course, but what build doesn't? Oh, was it like right there? Yeah. I still nearly killed everything instantly. My 5-link is in Queen of the Forest. I'm using Sunder, Icebite, Hypothermia, Elemental Damage with Attacks, and Multi-Strike. You added Cold Damage as your 6th link, ideally. Dark Ray Vectors is basically best in slot as boots. It gives you a Frenzy Charge, Dodge Chance, Move Speed. Doriani's Catalyst is best in slot offhand by far, but on a budget you can use a Chimeria's Maul, and the increased rarity actually helps you churn through low maps and get a lot of drops early to sell off. Prism Weave is fantastic. You slap it on at level 25 and you can use it forever. There's no reason you ever need to take it off unless you just want tankiness on your belt. It scales very, very well into the late game with the amount of flat damage and wed that it gives you that's added onto later with Frostbreath. The Rat's Nest I'm using for the attack speed and the movement speed, not the critical strike chance. This is a non-crit build. Apart from that, decent rare, decent rare, decent rare, decent rare. And the Azeri Flask helps you with Leech, but you don't need it at all. You can use just another utility defense flask. You are Raider, of course. You go to Avatar of the Slaughter and Avatar of the Chase. A lot of people believe in Avatar of the Vaal, but I personally just like the Onslaught better with the theme of the build. It's a lot of attack speed and move speed. This is my current working tree at level 84. The ideal tree has me go over here and take Berserking, Constitution, Reflexes, and Profane Chemistry. In order to actually make things work, you usually need to use an Inertia Jewel, but if you put on Inertia in that slot as soon as you get the Jewel slot, you'll have more than enough strength alone from that to equip Frost Breath that takes 161. I am cursing with Blasphemy, Frostbite with Blasphemy. It gives me way more damage than any other aura does, even haste, and it costs less. Not that it really matters. Herald of Ice and Flame Golem. Technically, yes, I believe it's Lightning Golem does outdamage it slightly at gem level 20 with everything else gem level 20, but you use Summon Flame Golem to level. And then, to help me out single target, I use Ancestral War Chief linked with Wed, Ice Bite, and added cold damage. So that's the build. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like it. It's a really, really, really fun character and an interesting twist on that Ice Bite Raider that everybody's playing right now. It may not be quite as strong as Ellie Wander, but it's sure as hell, in my opinion, a lot more fun. Yeah, thanks for watching.